Now, news just in, we've just seen today the biggest transfer news maybe the world is ever going to see. If this rumour, if this comes alive and this happens, then I tell you what, yeah, the football game is going to change forever. You can tell by the title, you can tell by the thumbnail what I'm going to talk about today, but let's wait a second before we get into the video, okay? Let's wait a second. Now, big thank you to all the likes on yesterday's video. I actually did pretty well. That was confirmed transfer episode. If you guys want to go over there and see that, there'll be a link in the top left right hand corner. You go over there, watch that video before you watch this if you like. It's all confirmed stuff. And then if you want to get a custom controller, GetGripped, a link there or a link there. Rossi will get you 5% off anything on that website, so that is an option for you too. Drop a like on this video. Let's get into the first one, the first player, the big news, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi going to Man City. It's absolute scenes. Now, there are reports flying everywhere today. Everywhere. Manchester City going to buy Messi. Man City ready to pay the 300 million clause, okay? Euros. Now, this is the biggest transfer news ever if this happens, okay? This is obviously going to be the biggest transfer ever. This is the biggest rumour of the whole transfer window. This is bigger than the Neymar stuff. Because this guy leaving Barcelona, we just thought that would never ever happen. But, you know, maybe Barcelona are a little bit of a slump in a minute. Maybe he thinks it's time to jump ship. I don't know, but possibly. Now, listen to this game. Manchester City ready to meet Lionel Messi's £275 million buyout clause after it was revealed he's not signed a contract extension at Barcelona. So, can you believe this, right? Can you believe that Lionel Messi could eventually leave, obviously, Barcelona? But the big thing is, could you actually believe that they're going to lose, or could lose, Neymar and Messi in the same transfer window? I mean, that would be catastrophic for the club. Because let's be honest, there's no one they could sign and replace anywhere near as big players, is there? Like, Messi's like one of the biggest in the world, and then obviously Neymar is just, you know, one of the biggest in the world too. You can't replace both of them. You may be able to replace Neymar, maybe, I don't know. It's still pretty difficult. But yeah, that is the fact of it at the minute, okay? This is Yahoo Sports and stuff like that. Some big resources, some big sources, resources and sources, probably just one or the other. But anyway, Man City, 300 million euros, Lionel Messi, they're going to meet his buyout clause. Are we going to see this happen? Are we going to actually finally see Lionel Messi leave, obviously, Barcelona? Are we going to see it? Well, basically, the third player, okay, and the second player is actually a player going to Barcelona, so maybe some good news for the Barcelona fans, but not good news because they've had a bid rejected, alright? They've had a bid rejected for Coutinho, a third one from Liverpool. But Barcelona today have apparently issued Liverpool a deadline to accept the offer. They've put a deadline out there. They say, well, this is our offer, you got this to accept it, otherwise it's not happening. Barcelona have issued Liverpool an imminent deadline to accept their latest bid for Felipe Coutinho, or they will withdraw their offer for the Brazilian. This is according to Sky Sports. Liverpool actually rejected a third bid of £113 million, okay, for Coutinho, making like the second most expensive player ever on Friday afternoon, and since they have no intentions of selling 25-year-old this summer. Barcelona are keen to sign reinforcements after losing Neymar to PSG and have highlighted both Coutinho and winger Ousmane Dembele as potential replacements. However, after seeing a number of bids rejected by Liverpool, Barcelona have now issued Reds a deadline of 7 PM on Sunday afternoon. So it's today. It's today. We're going to find out today. So I'm making this video obviously on Sunday. I'm making it before the deadline. I could upload this video and maybe they've signed him, or maybe it's off the cards now completely. I don't know, but I've got to make this video still, haven't I? But apparently, Liverpool have no intentions of answering the email from Barcelona, which in theory means that that's the end of that. They're not selling Coutinho, 130 million or not. We're not selling him. We're not selling our best player. Now, I find it really strange because, I'm not being funny, if a player wants to leave, you sort of have to sell him, and I know it's really, really big money as well. Second most expensive player in the world. Really, really big money. He wants to leave. His head's turned. I mean, are they going to get him back playing and be at his best? I don't know if he's mentally going to be able to do it. He doesn't really want to be at the club. He wants to move on. Are they wrong to keep him? That's a big debate. You guys can have it in the comment section down below. One of the biggest transfer rumors of the week is actually Diego Costa going back to Atletico. Now, we all know about this, okay, but it's taken another twist this week. Now, we know that, you know, he's not training, he's getting fined, he's losing his wages, his salary, stuff like that. But now, this week, alright, lots of stuff's come out, basically. Diego Costa blasts Antonio Conte again over text message row, claiming it was a moment of madness and shows what kind of person he is. Diego Costa slammed him and branded him as disrespectful, okay? And actually, apparently, Conte said he's no longer part of Chelsea's plans and Conte's plans via text message. iMessage slid. Now, we know Costa's desperate to leave Stamford Bridge and wants to return to Spain. We all know this. 28-year-old striker is holding out for return to Atletico this summer. Now, if you guys haven't seen the interview, Conte was asked about Diego Costa the other day. Apparently, Costa said that he's been treated like a criminal at Chelsea in a minute. And now, Conte's actually laughed in an interview. And once again, obviously, he's come out and called him disrespectful. This is Costa. This is what actually Diego Costa said, okay? Conte's text. It was a moment of madness. It can happen, but I thought it was disrespectful. I've always wanted to speak face to face with the coach and the board. I never sent them text messages, so it shows what kind of person he is. Basically calling him a pussy. If something makes me sad about this situation, it's the fact fans' affection, as they'd always supported me even during the delicate moments. If I'd been in the team for 3 years, it was for them and the dressing room, which was very much united. It was a great experience. So yep, his time at Chelsea's pretty much done and dusted. He is going to move along. Just what are they going to pay for him, Atletico? Because apparently he's being priced out of the game in a minute. That's what he's come out and said. Chelsea are basically asking for too much money. We'll have to wait and see what happens with this. So the next player, okay, bookies have put this guy, well, this club, the favourites to sign him in this transfer window. The favourites to sign him. But I don't know if it's going to happen. Alexis Sanchez, the Man City, so transfer rumour has been happening for a while now. But the fact that Arsenal lost the other day, a lot of newspapers are now jumping on the bandwagon of anti-Arsenal again, if you like. This is on ESPN anyway, so pretty decent source. Man City to bump Sanchez off up to £70 million, okay? 70 million for someone that's like in the last year of the contract. That's insane. Manchester City will make a late move in a bid to actually get Sanchez away from Arsenal, offering 70 million for the Chilean. This is just insane. Now, Pep Guardiola is determined to link up with Sanchez once again, okay? Obviously, they had time together at Barcelona back in the day. We all know Guardiola has spent, serious money this transfer window, and getting Sanchez will be another good asset, another good player. But Arsene Wenger is adamant the Gunners are prepared to risk losing Sanchez for free in a year. So I've made a bit of a meal out of that, but basically, Arsenal have offered him 300k to stay. They've offered him a new deal. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want to sign a new deal. He don't want 300k, which is mad. So yes, Man City still making signings. We're still trying to make signings, still trying to sign new players. Alexis Sanchez last year of his contract at Arsenal. I don't know if we're going to see this because, like I say, this is a really big transfer. I mean, are we going to see it? Is he going to see out his contract at Arsenal? I don't really know. And are they going to pay 70 million for someone that's in like the last year of the contract? That's insane too. That's probably the most expensive person ever in the last year of the contract. But you know what's funny? Okay, Man City are not done their transfer window yet. They've still got players to sign. They're still going in because the next player is another signing and potentially going to Manchester City, and it's a bit of a shocker one. That's why I'm featuring it today. We've actually got Johnny Evans going to Man City. That's absolute scenes, mate. Mate, this guy, right? He's gone from being at obviously Man United, obviously winning everything at Man United. Now he's gone to West Brom. But now, okay, what's even stranger is he's actually could be going to Man City, okay? Man City, okay, plan new Guardiola bid for Johnny Evans. West Brom have actually rejected an initial £18 million bid with player keen on move. He wants to move, mate. You're an ex-Man United player, mate. You shouldn't be doing this. Apparently, Guardiola does have other, obviously, options if West Brom don't want to sell him. Man City will not be hold ransom over Johnny Evans, with Pep Guardiola having identified other options at centre-back should West Bromwich Albion not agree with their valuation of the Northern Irishman. City are set to make a renewed bid for Evans, after having won the region of 18 million rejected by the Midlands club. Tony Pulis actually made Evans West Brom captain after Darren Fletcher left for Stoke City, so his role at the club is bigger now, and the manager's adamant City will have to offer an acceptable fee if they is to be transferred, so big money or whatever, or good money. At 29 years of age, Evans would have little or no sell-on value, and while City recognise it as an inflated market, the club will switch to other options should West Brom demand what they believe to be an unrealistic price. Hey, I'm reading well. So yeah, they're sort of looking at apparently £25 million to get Johnny Evans. That's sort of the fee that everyone's looking at so far. I don't really know if he's worth that. At 29 years of age, ex-Man United, yeah, he's pretty well experienced, but 25 mil, Johnny Evans, mate, I don't really know. Now, you thought it was all over for the final one. You thought this guy has gone to a new club. That's it now. But it's not, okay? We got Draxler. We went to PSG last year, and he's already unhappy. So Arsenal, the club that have always been interested in him, are rumoured to be getting him, snapping him up once again. Julian Draxler is again linked with a move to Arsenal, but the PSG forward appears determined not to let the rumours affect his focus. German international was not featured in either of his side's opening 2 matches this season, which is pretty big. At 23 years of age, okay, this newspaper actually said this guy is no longer needed at PSG, and apparently they're keen to actually get some of the money back they sold while they bought Neymar for, so I want to get some of the money by selling Draxler. But judging by his latest Instagram post, Draxler appears to be doing his best to keep a positive frame of mind, posting a picture of himself in the gym. Wow, well done. Draxler's agent, okay, actually played down the speculation his client wanted to move once again, so I don't really know what's going to happen with this guy. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. Greatly appreciate it. Of course, this is the end of the transfer rumour video. What I'm going to do now is give my final thoughts and opinions on these players and just sort of give some last thoughts on them, basically. Man City, of course, signing Lionel Messi. Now, if they are prepared to reach his buyout clause, then yeah, it'd be a good move for them, but I don't know if it'd be a good move for Messi. He's just Barcelona born and bred. I don't really know, I don't really know if it's good for him. Coutinho to Barca, that's looking like it's not going to happen. The deadline for that is today. I've already uploaded this video when the deadline's passed, so when this is uploaded, you'll know the facts. If not, I'll put it in the comment section down below, hopefully. Diego Costa to Atletico, this one will definitely happen. He'll definitely move on. There's no way Chelsea course they're going to keep him, but are they going to charge too much? And next up, we've got Johnny Evans to Man City. It's a pretty insane one, to be fair. I don't really think, I never saw this coming, but, you know, if he wants to go, good for him. If Man City want him, good for them too. I don't really know how or what, why or whatever, but fair play to him for getting a big move. Then we got Draxler at Arsenal. Draxler, he's going to stay at PSG, I think, looking at his Instagram post, but you never know, mate. You never know. Apparently, he's been told he's not wanted, and they want to get some of the money back for Neymar, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, guys, have a good weekend. Take it easy. Peace.